Hello, everyone. Hello, Heather. And hello, Clint, if you are still there waiting. I hope not, but you're so welcome. So, what are we going to do today? Today is one of those days. I have so many ideas and so little time, but I thought that we could start with a design team project of mine. It is from Mac Design, and I'm going to use this kit that I have in front of me right here. And the kit is called Nature in Winter Journal Kit. So this is just a little bit of a preparation. I've been, printing some and adding. This is pockets into the journal. There are some small little ephemera pieces, an envelope, and things like that. So we will just start. Oh, hello. There she is. Mac Designs, welcome. So I am going to use this kit and make something beautiful, hopefully. So as you can see, look at these cute little winter wonderland animals that we are going to use. So let's see what we can do. There were a couple of really beautiful, look at these beautiful pictures. And here in Sweden, oh, thank you so much. And here in Sweden, it's October and it could be winter. I know that in northern Sweden they have snow, but the trees actually look like this in I dare to say like within a month for sure, but it could be next week, who knows. So there are a couple of really beautiful winter scenes in this kit, and I've been printing out some of them. Look at that one. That is like the most beautiful shape of a close-up for a snowflake. And here is another one that I really like. Beautiful. And this one, I don't really know exactly the name of this, of the flower, but I know that I've seen these kinds. So I've printed those out, and I'm going to use some paper that I have in my stash. And I actually found this. This is a little bit, sparkly, like winter themed. So let's see what we can create with these. There are a lot of fun things in this kit, but as of right now, I've just printed out some, and this is just the start of making the actual journal, and I will, going back maybe tomorrow on the live and next week, and it will be a project for the month. So these are, look at these beautiful horses. It is let's see, there is a pocket here and another one there, like one of those long ones. Let's see, we'll cut them out. And usually when I make journals, I start out small like this, and then, printing out doubles and triples, and, I don't really know. I'm glad that I don't really have one journal for the entire year, because mine would have been like a really big alligatory mouth journal. So But I do like making journals, and it's fun, especially when using beautiful kits like this. So, did you get any bingo over at Becca's, uh, Heather? No, it has been a really, really busy day for me, so I haven't really done anything crafty at all today. So, usually I have like at least like an hour or so during the day, or actually several hours depending on what day it is. But today it's the first time sitting down and doing something that I, as you all know, really, really like. Let's see. There. And where do I have? No, I can do this one. I don't know. I don't know where my bone folder is. And I do have some winter stencil that I made last year for my winter journal. And so that will be a thing to look into. Let's see, have I cut it? Right, no, I've missed. Totally missed. Let's see. So I'm thinking, as you all know, I've done my October journal. This will be my November journal, or an extra one. I don't know. So this is a pocket like this to use. Oh, Melissa got a bingo. Well, it's all fun doing all kinds of things around. There are so many people streaming. Well, it's kind of hard to keep up with everyone, but my list of, those watch later lists, it keeps getting bigger and like longer and longer. So I don't know. This to me, these two horses, they are actually like typical Swedish winter picture. I don't know, but I like it a lot. It reminds me of winter. Especially up in northern Sweden, they have, horses like this. Let's see if we can create this little pocket. And then the little circly things. So either you can have, when I'm looking at all these beautiful pictures, I just realized, I wanted to be really, really cold and loads of snow and Christmas, really. Just realized, it is October, but I do miss Christmas. I really do. Christmas time is a very, very beautiful time of year, as we have Advent lighting in the windows here in Sweden. I know that last year I actually showed you the Advent lighting because, I don't know, do you have that? I don't know if there is actually any other part of the world that has the traditional Advent lighting. So, oh, look at it. That will be a beautiful pocket with a horse there. We'll wait and cut those out later on. So let's see what we can do. I do like that a lot. So I thought that that would be the first page. Let's see. I'm debating. Let's just start. It will be a whole lot of stenciling going on in this. So this will be the first. And then let's see, what size are these? Ooh, I need to cut them down. I need to cut it down quite a lot. These pages, look at it. They are actually as glary as they look, but I like it in the combination with these beautiful pages. Let's see that one. Don't want to have it the other way around. No, I'm thinking this way. For those of you who know me, you know that I have a daily journal, using it myself as a kind of diary, really, throughout every month. And that is what I will do with this one as well. Look at this one. This is beautiful. But let's see, do I want to have it going back and forth like this? You know, I have a little, I'm not quite sure. I have to look into, for those of you who don't know, me and Heather and the YouTuber Sylvia have a collaboration, Thursday Crafty Friends. And there's a little bit of thinking going on, but I'm not quite sure what to do. Oh, this is magical to me. Really, I love this page. Let's see, do I want to have... No. And then, let's see, this last piece. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You know, this is going to be big journal. Usually when making daily journals, you only need 8 pages, and then I usually have, you know, a couple of extras for just for fun, really. But this will be another one of those chunky monkey ones. Let's see, where do we want to have this one placed? Let's see, wouldn't it be kind of beautiful to have it there? Unfortunately, kind of glary to the camera, but so this is going to be extra fun to work in because you know, winter is coming, and that's what it is. And I am one of those people that really, really like winter time. Really do. Let's see this one. Take the other one. This. These to the side just because. Oh, hello, Clint. Welcome. You are there in the background. I hope that you didn't wait that long since like 1 o'clock. I was about to say my time, but where do I want to have this one placed? Blue, this one. Do I want to have it? Do I want to have it there? Two of those. And then I want to have two coffee done pages. See, these are actually ones that I made just a couple of minutes ago, so they are really fresh. So going back and forth like this. Let's see, do I want to have one there, and then the other one might actually be that I add two. Already really nice. Let's see this one first, and then like this is like really copy paper, and then this one, and the other one. Let's see, do I want to have definitely want to. Let's see, do I have the others? I thought I had another page or two printed out. Have I missed them? Like somewhere in there. Definitely need extras. We will shift those there. That would be nice to have a coffee dyed paper there. Definitely need one extra. So which one will we have? That's the question. We'll look into that later on. So let's see. I'm thinking about using this blue as a cover, and then actually using this and some fabric. Let's see, do I want to have, no, that is, might be, one of these as like the focal point on the cover, and then some fabric or something behind, and then sew really. The neighbors, are they yelling? Are they having some kind of fight, Clint? I hope not. I definitely hope not, because, you don't want to be part of that, do you? Am I satisfied with this? As of right now, yes. But, things can change, but I will make something like this. And let's see. Do I want to have like half an inch of spine on this one? I think so. Let's measure. And for those of you wondering, I do have the metric system here in Sweden, so that is what I'm using. 13 centimeters. Let's see, 13, and maybe like 15 really would be nice to have. just making it a little tiny mark. So where do we have it? Just a tiny bit so that I can see here. That. And then I'm used to saying 1/2 inch, but then I always need to look into how much that is in the metric system. Oh, oh, they woke me up. You know, that is like really. It's almost. Let's see. What did I say? I have this to help me, but then again, sometimes it's not really helpful because me and measuring, that's not my strong side. Let's just say it like that. That's what it is. Me and measuring. Let's see. Somewhere there. Going to fold it down a tiny bit again. Let's see, where did we have it? There. So that will be, and as you can see, there's a spine going on there. And then, of course, I need to cut this down to size. But the journal will be something like this with a sewn-in signature. Let's see, do I want to have something more? Definitely think that that one will fit on that side. Let's see. Like that. So I will just place, and for those of you, you know, not knowing my process, this is how I do it, really. Going on the back there and place this one. So these are small little pockets like that. So of course I'm going to decorate it and things, but I just have a little feel because that is how I work. So there will definitely be all kinds of other things going on, of course, but this is kind of the base. Do I want to have them on those? Or on the other side, that would be nice to have. Let's put some paper clips to the side here. So, you know, I will definitely add all kinds of things. Do I want to have that one there, or do I want to have it on the other side? going to place the horse there on this side as of right now. So you will be with me from the beginning on this one, really. So I am going to work in my October daily 2 today, so you can kind of see how this one will be. That's what it is. So that one. A little pre-sneak peek in this here on this journal. See, did I pick the house there on the first one? No, I didn't. So we will have the house here. So I will, let's see if I have a links. I will definitely put links to this kit in my description box. And of course in my group on Facebook. So that you all can look at these beautiful, you know, I had a really hard time choosing what kit I wanted to use, because there were a lot of nice kits at Mac Designs. So here we have the last one as of right now. I will actually use, you know, when doing a design team journal like this, I usually make it like as plain as possible when it comes to other designs in the papers. And you know, of course, you can use like little ephemera pieces with other scrapbook paper and things, but when it comes to the actual designer papers, I am using the kit only. So that is what I'm going to do for this journal too. And don't forget about these beautiful little animals. So we will look into those. Let's see. Oh, getting some, you know, work in the Craftroom unit, really do need that. Let's see where we can place these beautiful pictures. Oh, look at this bird, like this one. Oh, so cute. I don't know about you, but I do like, especially like fall, you know, like this squirrel and all kinds of course we have the moose here in Sweden, other kind of animals that you don't really have in the US or anywhere else in the country. We do have this one. I don't really know the name in English, but we have, if I'm not mistaken, we have like a winter version of this one. Like it's totally white because it needs to be able to hide in the snow. And of course the beautiful horses. I'm going to cut this to size. And as you can see, I'm not really fussy cutting it at all. just making the whole thing a little bit smaller. Just as of right now, we're in the beginning of the journal making. A snow lion. I don't really know. It's not a lion, is it? Let's look into. I'm actually looking into our lovely internet, as this is a question that I don't know. So let's see. It is called. Is it lynx? Yep, it is. I don't know if it's like, one of those animals that aren't as visible in nature in other parts of the country than here. Oh, you haven't? This one? This is a lynx. If Google Translate is right. But, so we have really all of these. I'm not really sure about this one. What kind of animal this is. To me, it looks like a little bit of a, mix between a dog and some kind of polar thingy. I don't really know. But they are really, really cute. So we will use them for decoration in the kit, of course. And, everyone knows this one. I don't think it's a snow leo. No. In English, when I looked it up, it's a lynx. And, we all know these horses and squirrel and seriously, my mind just blanked. The fox, is it? And the birds, of course. Look at the beauty. Look at them. They're really, really cute. So we will start to fuzz cut them out just a tiny bit better. And then see what we can do with these. And as I told you before, some of you know that I made myself a snowflake stencil. Actually, I think it was this time last year in preparation for winter. Do you think I know where I got it? No, of course not. I don't really know at all. Sorry, my one daughter is calling me. Den är ute vid matbordet.
Jag hittar inte den.
Den är där. Fråga pappa eller Isak. Sorry for that. She just asked, where do you have the computer, Mom? Our laptop. Somewhere in, I don't really know. I don't know. And all the kids are just using it and bringing them back and forth throughout the house. So here we have this little cutie, some sort of a bird. I'm not really sure about which one though. Oh, hello, Jen. Welcome, welcome, and Gail, of course. Sorry I haven't said hi to you. So, yet again, a little bit of fussy cutting with these cuties. And as you all know, a little bit of a start with working in this journal, and I will use it in November. And hopefully there will be a little bit of snow. Oh, is this a blue jay? Oh, yeah, it might be. It might be. They are beautiful. We don't have any here in Sweden, but I've seen them like on TV and things like that, and of course on other YouTube channels also. So, and then this. If it is a lynx or not, I don't know, but that the translation said it was a lynx. Or do you know? Do you recognize this? Because to me, some of the animals are like European animals, and some definitely aren't. And then this squirrel, they are so cute. We actually have one living in our garden, or like up in the tree, of course. But he comes every year, and with a family and everything. Sometimes some years it might be Freddy's relative. We'll never know. Fred is Rebecca's, I think. Is it Fred or Freddy? Rebecca's squirrels in their garden. So, and these horses. This to me is a typical like European or even Swedish, and horse. You actually have that when going to like the Christmas fair or something. And the traditional way of getting your Christmas tree, let the horse bring it back to the house, of course. And up in northern Sweden, they still do it that way. Oh, I need to be careful here because the ear, I don't want to cut his ear off. My daughter there again with something going on. Sorry for that. So I hope that you so far had a lovely day. Well, mine is almost till an end. And I've had a great, but really, really busy day. Really busy day. So the horses, let's see, do I want to leave part of the, I don't know about that part. Hello, Barbara. Let's see, a mile away a few days ago, we had a fireball meteor. Oh, wow. Hmm, that is, I've never heard, oh, yeah, I never heard. Of course, I've heard, but, literally, I haven't really, like, wow, that must have been an experience. Did you, is it like one of those things that they are going on and on about on Facebook and social media? I think that that is one of those kind of things. Let's see. I have a couple more to go. So I'm thinking I will use some of the animals, and of course I've just printed out 2 sheets of this, but I'm thinking I need more. Definitely need more. And then we have to come up with tags and things like that, of course, and maybe some, lace and things, all kinds of blue or icy blue, maybe even baby blue. I don't know. I'm not quite sure about it. Hmm. Let's see. Yet again, being really careful. No animals harmed during this stream. That is what I'm aiming for. Sometimes in collage and things, you need to cut off legs and all kinds of things. So you'll never know. You'll never know. So here I've cut out one of the 2 sheets that I had with these beautiful animals. Have I forgotten about the bird? Yes, of course I have. Let's look into the little bird too, or actually not as little. This was a huge one, but it's one of those that definitely needs to go on either a pocket or top of a page or something. We're definitely going to look into something fun for this bird. Poor little thing, he looks freezing cold. All fluffed up like that, like a ball. Let's see. I have to keep in mind, no animals harmed. Is that a part of him or just the tree? I'm thinking if it's a part of the tree. So. Like that. And then of course we can place. We're going like straight in there. Going totally wrong or just going with it and either cover one of these white parts up or just cut it off. And that one too. So when doing this journal, this will be kind of part 1. So I will work on it throughout the month. Let's see where to put these cuties. And then, of course, you never know. Now, I could go on and on. Having a little Sue. It's like, I don't know. Oh, fuzzy cutting. Fuzzy cutting is one of those things that I find that I usually do either at night or early in the morning. I don't know about you. Because to me, fuzzy cutting is one of those things that you can really do without even thinking in a sense. So I'm debating, do I want to have like vintage photo on these or, but they are really, really cute. And then of course the cutting of the whole of all the pages is one of those events, like, you see them like this and then suddenly the day after, like, ta-da, because cutting pages, to me, that is boring to look at. So I'm actually going to save it. It's not fussy cutting, it's frustrating cutting. Yeah, I don't know. I do have a little bit of a problem with my hands some days, but I do like fussy cutting a lot. To me, that is very relaxing. So, and but we are all different, and I am so glad that we are. Wouldn't the world be really, really boring if everyone would be the same? Look at it. Do we want to have like him placed on a page like this? Do all kinds of things with these animals. Let's just try something. And when do like fussy cutting like this, thinking I could like easily cut out or print out like 5 more pages of these and then cut them out, just because these animals were so cute. Fuzzy, not. Oh, I used to go on lives with people and I'd just do. Oh, yeah, I can imagine. Yeah, I can definitely. To me, it might be like one of those ASMR videos. I don't know about you, but I don't really like the ASMR videos. But to do like fuzzy cutting, that is, in a way, that is like ASMR if you have a good microphone catching the cutting with the scissors. Like, I don't know. I don't know if that works, but that would definitely be This one is Mac Design. So let's put a link in to, let's see. I will put a link up on like everywhere really, but it isn't that good when it comes to finding. Let's see, the store, she has jewelry too, so the store is, let's see if we can find it, Mac Jewelry Shop. And enter that one, and let's see, Mac Jewelry Shop 2012 is the name. So she has beautiful jewelry, really, that she makes. You all know the thing going with Etsy and finding charts. Hey, we have it, and I will have the link posted as of. Let's see. There we have the shop. This one. So she has a couple of, really, really beautiful kits. So I, of course, when thinking about making a journal right now, I was thinking fall, realized and already had plans with the October journal, so I went with winter time. She has a couple of winter and designs and kits, but I like these because of the beautiful scenes, the winter scenes, and these animals. So when doing like this, it's kind of fast cutting. So it's not really, I'm going to use a, vintage photos to cover up some of the pieces with all these white bits. And then, of course, I've had, actually, let's see what this one is. I'm going to use this one, weather wood, for like a distressing too, just because that is more like a blue, grayish blue, really. What are these? Let's see. Cut the legs a little tiny bit on these horses. And then I actually have a couple of fabric pieces that will go in, and this will be one of those journals like preparing for winter, and thinking about actually right now adding in a doily or two, or at least one. Let's look into that before I forget it after cutting this one out. Because that is how my brain works. If I don't do it right away, I will forget it. Let's see. I actually had uh, the doilies here. I think, yes, here they are. I'm kind of prepared. I'm not really prepared. I will take that back. I have a little sense of what I want to do, but I'm not really prepared. Oh, look at that one. Just, folding it like this and having it in the journal. Just to have a little something going on. The cover, that is always the hardest. That is always the hardest. I have all kinds of plans, uh, but I don't know. And usually I leave it. And I'm going to leave it for this one just because, I'm not going to use the journal until November. I definitely know that it will be some kind of snow theme with some. I actually found. Let's show you. I actually found. Do I have those here right now? No, of course not. Here they are. These I have these little stamps, snowflake stamps, and I have these die cuts. And yeah, snowflake die. So I'm going to. Oh, hello. Yeah, the cover is one of those that is. It's really. Sometimes it just comes to you, but sometimes it takes a little bit of time because you need to at least how I see it, have a feel for the journal itself and see how it develops. I'm thinking, do I want to have 2 doilies in here? Realizing this will be one of those lovely chunky journals. Let's see. I'm not sure. I'm not 100% sure. So part 1 of making a journal, making this specific one. And for those of you who like to look at Mac Designs, a beautiful kit like this or others, there is a link up above. Oh, hello, Letitia. Welcome, welcome. I'm making myself a new journal, preparing the November one. And you will actually follow the whole process. And either like this on live or with a video, but I will definitely make process videos throughout October on this one. And for those of you interested, we'll have a flip through when it's finished to, or at least finished to use. And poor little beak almost got into the whole, totally wrong. So I'm beginning already to have all kinds of ideas. I will definitely add the fabric to these pages. I will have, um, I do have a lot of blue uh, beads, and I have been looking into making something fun with beads. So, might be one of these journals that I finally take the step into making something. I'm not 100% sure about that, but here we have all the animals as of right now, fuzzy cut out and ready to use. Oh wow, it's her. Does she want to hear a Swedish version of the Happy Birthday song? I've been singing it before on my channel to other people. I know that Heather has heard it. I know that Roy has heard it. A couple of other people. This is specially for little D. I don't know if she will ever hear it, but here it comes. Ja må hon leva, ja må hon leva, ja må hon leva ut i 100 år. Ja visst ska hon leva, ja visst ska hon leva, ja visst ska hon leva ut i 100 år. Hipp hipp hurra for little D. Happy birthday! Grattis på födelsedagen! So if she will be, popping in and listening to it, I don't know, but Oh, thank you so much. I find it kind of nice to sing a little bit sometimes. You all know that. Definitely. Let's see. Do I want to have it on this side? I think so. Let's see. As this is going to be a chunky journal. I definitely know it's going to be, so let's see if we can at least make something out of this. I will not really do anything fancy with it. You know that. You all know my journal making process. Like that. And then a tiny bit I say it like this, but as I'm going to use the journal myself, I'm not really bothered by measuring. Do I measure? Yes, I do when I'm making the journal for other people, but something like that. And this size will be, let's see, 6 1/4 by 8, like a tiny bit over 8. We have to do it together sometimes, Heather. And then of course with the copyright thing. But the happy birthday song, you can always sing that. I don't really mind it, and no one does. So this will be the size, and let's Let's look into it. Kind of go a tiny bit. Let's look into the, what did I say, 8 and, no, 6 and 1/4. Let's look into the metric system. That is almost like 15.5 centimeters. I might be going into 15 when this is all finished. Let's see if we can add some lace, because I do want to look into the cover lace, and I'm thinking about dyeing, like making something with the lace going. That one is that a little tiny bit too short, unfortunately. And let's see, I'm always looking into this bag first, because that is the bag with all the bits and pieces and things. Might this be like a wintry theme? I do like the sparkle. I'm not sure. And then, this is like plain white. I will dye it a little bit more to, might even be like a baby blue. I'm not sure about how dark I can get it. Hello, Teresa. Let's see, this one, this might be an option. I'm always looking into using up what I have before looking into cutting up new pieces. So this one might be nice. Or I might, that was the right way. That one. And let's see, of course I don't have everything. Let's look into this. Let's look into placing this one. Now, have I cut it right? No, of course not. I need to cut it down to the proper size of this. So I will have that one on the front. Like actually cutting all the other bits off, but I'm going to use that as a pocket. So having that one there. This one, or even like, I'm not sure, like that, something like that. And what more can we add? I do have, where do I have the blue fabric pieces? Can anyone tell me? I don't know. Let's see. Or do I want to have, let's see, I have this blue fabric. This, let's see if we can make something. Let's just, try. If we can like add, or is it too busy? Where do I even have the part there? Let's see. It might be a tiny bit too busy. I don't know. I will definitely use this fabric in the journal, like, tag toppers and things like that. But when thinking about it, let's see, this piece. It might be a tiny bit too busy. Let's look into using the house. Actually, when making these kinds of things, I usually go in and look into the camera because that gives it a little, extra angle that you sometimes need. And then, oh, sorry for that. Let's cut the piece to size, to the actual size that I want, and then try it out. So if I want to have it like that, let's think about it for a second. These kinds of things, I definitely need to measure something like that, of course. And I have plenty of this fabric, so I don't really need it to be like all fancy with the measuring. Make it a tiny bit bigger. So that we can cut it to size properly if I'm going to use it. Let's fold the fabric because that we definitely need to do. Going to cut off these. And let's see, we're using this one. And then the house, what about that one? And then let's see if we want to place a little animal here or something. I do like the fox, but it might be a little bit too big. Or a little squirrel. And it will be something like this. I don't really know. Having him down there. And when making the cover, I will definitely sew. I will actually sew on the cardstock itself all the way around just for decoration purposes. And then sew this fabric piece, and all of these kinds of things really, because it's much more beautiful when sewed down. I'm thinking, I know that I have this. Do I want to have like a part of it behind there? Let's see. Just a tiny bit. And remember, this is white now, but it won't be white when I'm using it. It will be blue or like icy blue. Let's see. So I'll put that one just a tiny bit maybe. I'm not sure. It will be some kind of lacy thing going. And then, on the front and on the back, of course, too. So we have a little bit of a sneak peek on this journal. It's going to be fun. It is going to be fun to make. I'm glad that I'm able to have a little, like a guest space in the design team for Mac Designs too. Let's see, under the house was there, so I'll place these on the right and the right side there. So I will just leave this journal as of right now, and I will definitely continue. Might be that you see it like tomorrow at Friends Day on a Wednesday. As you all know, I will be live tomorrow, 10 o'clock Eastern, and continue with this for a tiny bit. And then, of course, all the prompt games as usual, but making journals is really, really a nice thing. So I will leave it for now. And this will be a project ongoing through October, ready to be used in November. So I'll put it aside. And for those of you who haven't seen, I'm going into my October journal now. This is my daily journal for October. I haven't really done much. Oh, thank you so much. It's going to be really, really nice. And it's going to evolve. I have a couple of pieces thought out already, but you won't be one of the, I don't know. If I could definitely go from start to finish on a journal, but that could be like several hours, and it would be boring for you. I don't know. Thank you so much for me to be able to use your beautiful kit, and it will be an ongoing project, so you will definitely see it throughout. So we will continue a little bit of coffee first and the October journal. What have I done? Not much. A couple of, I was prepared. I thought I was prepared. Aren't we all prepared? Friday made this is actually the base of the journal is Kara Brandon Designs and their Julie's Fall collaboration kit. And this, as I thought, throughout making the journal, I realized I have recreations by Brooks Digis, and I definitely love her digis. Yes, and she has one digi every month, so I decided that I wanted to use them. So for October, this pumpkin is from her kit. I met Saturday, and then we are actually, just glued in the dates really and the days. And we are all here already. Tuesday. And I realized, I found this. This is from Recreations by Brooke on Etsy, and it was National Taco Day. Did you all eat tacos yesterday? I didn't. I didn't. Definitely not. So, for those of you who saw my September journal, I will actually make something similar to this, and that is what I always do each month. But that is also what I enjoy. Now I make journals for myself and using them. And for this one, let's see, I thought that is a little bit too much. That would might be go in there tomorrow. Let's see, this one, this is a little bit of a dark red brownish color. Going to make something with that. So I have everything cut out here except from the things in Brooke's kit. Recreations by Brooke. And I go through making, throughout, taking a couple of minutes a day, really, even though I haven't really done that so far this month. And let's, oh, do I want to use the other side? This is the worst. This is definitely the worst. When you see the other side, I do want to use that, so I will go with that. But. Oh, am I going to do something else? Cherish the moment. I can't leave this. I need to use it. Isn't that what it's all about? Cherish the moments. So I'm going to make something out of this. I thought, definitely on this page for tomorrow, because there is so much going on and I don't want to cover it too much, this beautiful paper. You can see if I'm just going with really a big tag. What do I have? Yeah, I totally forgot about it already. Like a flip of some sort. I will actually just cut this one like that and making it a tag. Usually I just cut one side and then flip it onto the other and then cut. Can of course use a tool, or I don't really know. There are a lot of ways. I'm thinking I might just do a tag like this for today. Looking into all the tiny little bits and pieces. Are you ready? Here they are. Have a great day, Gail. It was nice of you being here. Thank you for supporting me. So let's see. Let's look into these. I've saved up some pieces from September. And yet again, this is how I do it. Let's see. I do like these might be something to have on this one. And I do exactly the same with this kit. I'll print these out a couple of times, and then of course I can print them out again if I like. When making these things, let's see, I'm just a matter of making it just, usually when testing things out, that is where you are meant to go, in a sense. So it's just a matter of gluing it down. All these tiny bits and pieces, and of course I don't have like a magazine or something to glue on, so I'm making it like, oh, I don't know. This, and I've actually fuzzy cut this sunflower out from this page. I'm saving this page as it is just because I think it's beautiful to look at, but saving bits and pieces and things like this. I didn't use the whole pumpkin, I just used a part of it. You'll never know, might be using the other one somewhere else. Going in with some black just to outline it a little bit. And when making these journals like this, it is going to be chunky. There is no doubt about it. For those of you remembering, we can compare when looking into this October one and then looking into the September, which I finished the other day. It was this thin. Now I can't even close it. It's going to be chunky no matter what. So it's just a matter of accepting it. That's what it is. So I'm not really doing much on each page as of, the start, because I know that it's going to be really, really thick. And especially when making daily journals like this, I'm using one page each day. So, oh, thank you so much, Heather. It is fun making journals. So, actually creating, but you all know that creating is fun. If it wouldn't been that, we wouldn't have been so creative. The most fun part of it all is really to have prompt games and other kind of games where you give crafters or artists five of the same or 10 of the same thing, and then see what all of them can come up with, like our collab videos. We have the same, let's say like Craft with MH, we have the same quote and theme, but the outcome is totally different, and I love that. Oh, you're doing a gratitude. Yep, I will. It will actually be a project like that on my channel later on in November too. So this time of year is one of those that I really, really like. Fall and winter, Christmas time. So I have all kinds of ideas. And then you all have to remind me that I have to put this pen and throw it away because really it's not really working so much anymore. I don't know if you can see, it's a little bit of an outline all the way around. And of course, I'm actually going in and outlining this, even though it's on the other part that is glued down. And I'm debating with myself, am I going to sew this? Now, let's just do full stitching. It would have been nice to sew it, of course, but I'm not going to be able to do that today. And by morning, I know that I've totally forgotten about it. So just make a little bit of something. All the way around. I don't know if it's even visible on camera. I think you can kind of see it, but that will be my my tag for today. And I know that there were a couple of words, so let's go through these. Let's see. Falling leaves, pumpkin patch. There were a couple more, I know that. Quite a lot of them, really. Somewhere here along the line of everything else. There we have it. School days? No, we don't want that on the mural. Did Julie have something in her kit thinking? No. Falling leaves. That doesn't really go. This one. Changing leaves. No. Not going with this one either. I definitely need something. So let's go into my own bin of things to use. And works, of course. And as I actually looked into all the words and things. Let's see, where do I have it? I realized I need to print out some more because I've used up most of them that I like. I don't know if it's that like with you, but you have your favorites. And let's look into these. Create your own sunshine. I do like that. When looking into the sunflower. I have all bits and pieces like this. show them the true you. Show them, let's see, not all different kinds of, what we see depends on what we look for. I do like that one a lot. I'm going to use that one really. What we see depends on what we look for. Let's see if we can place that one on the tags somehow. Cutting it up, of course, because we aren't going to use that the whole thing. Let's see, is it too much? I'm going to cut it like that first. I don't really like to cover it, but cutting it down to size a tiny bit. And I am going to go around this with a brown, or I'm saying brownish pen, but I'm going to show you in a couple of seconds. Using this, I don't know where, one of those extra spare papers just laying around. What happened? Did I just... What we see depends on what we look for, and going around with... I'm going to use this first. Hopefully this will work. Using markers instead of using an ink, just because sometimes I like the it's a little bit brighter than using a mark, using the ink. You can really see the color. And then I'm just outlining, just to leave a tiny little bit of the marker around. Let's see, is this the way that we really want it, or am I going to change? So, So what are you all doing? Crafting along, hopefully. We're doing something else. To me, it is almost like listening to a podcast sometimes, having you on in the background as a replayer most of the time when doing that. And what we see depends on what we look for. So that will be today's tag to use. Just staring. Oh wow, you could do that too, Jen. Could could definitely do that too, of course. Doing that, I don't know. To me, sometimes I'm really, really tired. So just having something on in the background is quite nice. Let's see, just putting this one aside, and I'm kind of debating on if I want to prepare something for tomorrow. And if I just want to have, let's see, do I want to have like hidden paper clip or something just with this? Like on the other side, that would be good. Have something. Let's try it out. Or I just realized when you can't really try this, you have to go with it when doing it. But I definitely like this. Cherish the moments. And then I can put a tag underneath if I want to. So I will just paste. Let's see, do I have anything sharp? Of course we do. I'm just kidding with you, of course. And all. Oh, I don't want to rip the pages, of course. Making this. And probably cover it, on this side. That's what I will do. Covering it with some kind of pocket or something. So I will just have it like that. And do I want to outline? Let's see, going into the other. I felt like something needs to be going in there. A little bit of shadow. So this is a flippy thing. And I will create a tag that I can put on there and, doing all kinds of things for tomorrow. Oh, you had a busy weekend? That is part of what I've done today, and with other things too, of course. Not, as fun as, I don't know, how do we use, we are using the word adulting, don't we? Doing all boring things. Doing all boring things. So I have a couple of days to catch up on, as you can see. But I don't mind. It is fun to see a journal like this growing. Putting more on the paper just so I know where I have it. So I will make something like this with the other journal as well. And adding in all kinds of fun things. So I will actually just leave you. You might rude doing that, but my daughter, she came in like, you need to do this and that for tomorrow, and it's 20 minutes past 9 p.m. That is. So I need to go help my daughter. I will have this one there, and of course the house that we saw in the pocket. I will print out one more of those, and something else going. Maybe a fox or something. I feel like he belongs on the cover. I'm not 100% sure, but there will definitely be something going on there. And if you're interested in looking the upcoming videos or live streams. So this was fun. Starting another journal just as I'm working on this one, because I don't know, projects. I think I have many UFOs going back and forth doing all kinds of things. But this is going to be fun, making another design journal. So thank you all so much. It is always fun to have you all. And tomorrow I will be back 10 a.m. Eastern together with Vanessa and probably a guest or two. I don't know. So I will be back. Have a lovely rest of your day, everyone. Bye.